Now, Japan has very little energy production, which means Japan imports most of the oil it uses. Japan is also an export-based economy, and as a result, the Bank of Japan actively aims to keep the currency from becoming too strong. Now, the Japanese yen has a negative correlation with the price of oil, and this is because Japan produces very little oil and imports almost all the oil it uses. So whenever oil prices rise, the Japanese yen falls. Now, Japan is also a safe haven currency due to the fact that Japan is the world's largest creditor. So in times of turmoil and political instability, the Japanese yen rises. The Swiss franc. Now, the Swiss franc is also a safe haven currency, and this is due to their political neutrality. So this means the Swiss franc will rise in times of political instability. Also, Switzerland is an export-based economy, and as a result, the Switzerland National Bank actively aims to keep the currency from becoming too strong. A large amount of the world's wealth management takes place in Switzerland, and more than 25% of Switzerland's money is backed by gold. So this means that whenever gold prices rise, so does the Swiss franc. Now, the Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar. Now, exportation of agricultural products contribute greatly to the GDP of Australia and New Zealand. These currencies are commodity currencies. They share positive correlation with commodities. So whenever the price of commodities rise, these currencies also rise. Now, Australian dollar has a strong positive correlation with gold. And this is because Australia is the third largest producer of gold. Now, both currencies are very sensitive to Chinese data, and this is because of the close trade relationship between these countries and China. So if we have bad fundamental data coming out of China, we can expect the Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar to fall. So if you're trading the Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar, you need to also pay keen attention to Chinese data. Also, their products greatly affect the New Zealand dollar, and this is because New Zealand export a lot of dairy products. So whenever the price of dairy products fall, so does New Zealand dollar.